It's January in Oregon. We've had a dry spell, and I've been doing some logging on a small scale and selective thinning. And that's what this video is about, some of the mechanical aspects of that. And one of the things I'm going to cover is what I do with this rectangle of plywood and how it fits in the process. This is the stand of trees I've been working on. It's about 5 acres on either side of the driveway going in towards the vineyard. I'm pretty well set up here. I've got my ladder up. I've tied the bowline up around the tree at the top of the 16-foot ladder. I've got my sight down at the base. This is the other end of the line, goes through the pulley to get a good angle on everything, and over to the cleat on the back of the box blade, which holds all my tools. Okay, there's the stump. The hinge, I guess you could still call it a hinge. It's a little wider than I would like. I think it would have been a little bit better to be smaller, but it's nice and square, and that's the result I can achieve if I'm careful with that piece of plywood. Here we are at the top end. There's the pulley, and there's the double top, and that's the reason this tree was singled out. Okay, make sure you get the rope out before you do any limbing, otherwise your rope will eventually get shorter than mine is. Mine was too long to start with, but now it's almost too short. So anyway, something to keep in mind. I cut the stumps off low to the ground because I want the log to be as long as possible. And then tomorrow I'm going to be driving over the stump, and I don't have a bulldozer, I've just got a tractor, so having it low is a lot easier. Using a pole saw to limb, I'm not sure whether it's a whole lot better than using a regular saw or a saw with a long bar. I see people doing that all the time. But you've got the part that's cutting, it's only about 10 inches long, whereas with a 30-inch or 36-inch bar, you've got a big piece of chain that could wrap around your knee if things didn't go well. So I think it's a nice option. You can spend a lot of the time standing up straight, so that's the main advantage.